You cut back on sugar. You drink more water. You try new skincare products. You're doing everything right for your skin. But the breakouts still show up. Same spots, same frustration. So you ask yourself the same question: what am I missing? Because at this point, it doesn't feel random anymore. I will tell you something uncomfortable. Some of the foods you think are healthy, in quotes, might actually be triggering your breakouts, and I'll get to those in a second. Welcome to the Radiant Wellness Hub, your go-to space for holistic health, fitness, and self-care inspiration. Before we go into specific foods, you need to understand one thing. Breakouts are often not just about what you put on your skin, but how your body reacts internally to what you eat. And there are three main ways certain foods can trigger acne: inflammation, hormonal changes, and blood sugar spikes. Once you see this clearly, then everything starts to connect. Let's start with the first one: blood sugar spikes. This is one of the most overlooked causes of breakouts. When you eat foods that quickly raise your blood sugar, like refined carbs or sugary snacks, your body releases more insulin, and higher insulin levels can increase oil production in your skin, which can clog the pores and hence lead to acne. Interestingly, it's not just obvious sugar. Foods like white bread, pastries, sweetened cereals, even some healthy, in quotes, snack bars can cause the same spike. From your perspective, you might be thinking you're eating clean, but your skin is reacting differently. Now, the second trigger: hormonal response. Certain foods can influence hormones like insulin and IGF-1, which is insulin-like growth factor. And this matters because higher levels of these hormones are linked to increased sebum production. As a result, your skin will be oily, greasy, and shiny, often leading to clogged pores, acne, blackheads, and whiteheads. And this is where one of the most debated foods comes in: dairy. Milk, especially skim milk, has been associated in multiple studies with acne in some people, not because it's bad for everyone, but because it can influence hormone signaling in the body. So if you've been drinking milk regularly and struggling with breakouts, this might be something to pay attention to. But here's the part most people don't expect. It's not always about removing foods completely. It's about noticing patterns. Now, let's talk about inflammation. Some foods can increase inflammation in your body, and when inflammation goes up, your skin becomes more reactive. This can show up as redness, irritation, or persistent acne. Let's talk about highly processed foods, especially those high in refined oils, sugar, and additives, can contribute to this. Think of fast foods, packaged snacks, or fried foods, not when taken occasionally, but when they become a regular part of your diet. And there is something a lot of people overlook: food sensitivities. This is different from allergies because it's more subtle. You might not notice it immediately, but over time, certain foods can trigger low-grade inflammation in your body. And your skin might be the place where it shows up. Have you ever noticed your skin breaking out more after certain meals? Maybe after a weekend of eating differently or during times when your routine changes? That's not a coincidence. And this is why quick fixes don't work long term, because if the root cause is internal, no product alone can fix it. So what can you actually do without becoming restrictive? Start by paying attention, not perfection. Instead of cutting everything out at once, observe patterns. Notice how your skin responds when you eat more whole foods, reduce highly processed foods, or when you balance your meals with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. This last option helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and support overall skin health. And one more thing, your gut plays a role here too, because your gut helps regulate inflammation, digestion, and even how your body processes certain foods. So if your gut is out of balance, your skin might reflect that. So if your breakouts have been persistent and nothing seems to work, it might not be your skincare routine. It might be your body reacting to something consistently but over time. What's one food you suspect might be affecting your skin? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to understand how your body works from the inside out, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, because once you connect these pieces, everything starts to make sense.